The Galactic Transportation Summit was meant to showcase the galaxy's most advanced transit systems. Representatives from every major civilization arrived on Meridian Station to demonstrate their latest innovations. The Valkyrie brought quantum tunnels that could move objects across light years instantaneously. The Xarthians showcased their dimensional fold ships. The Silicates presented their gravity manipulation vessels that could warp spacetime itself. Then the humans arrived with something that made everyone deeply uncomfortable: motorcycles. Dr. James Chen stood beside a row of Earth-manufactured bikes, sleek, powerful machines with combustion engines, open cockpits, and no safety systems beyond helmets. To the aliens, they looked primitive and terrifying. "These are our new innovation in personal transportation," James announced proudly. "Designed for speed, agility, and the pure experience of movement through space." Ambassador Krelthon, a crystalline Valkyrie, expressed what everyone was thinking: where are your safety protocols? Where is your containment field? Where is your autopilot system? "There isn't one," James said simply. "The driver controls everything manually." "Manually?" a Xarthian observer asked, horrified. "You mean a biological entity is making real-time navigation decisions at high speeds?" "Exactly," James grinned. "That's the beauty of it." The aliens exchanged nervous glances. James invited them to observe a demonstration. He mounted one of the motorcycles, started the engine, and accelerated rapidly through the designated course. The machine roared and weaved between obstacles with precision. But what terrified the aliens wasn't the speed, it was the apparent chaos of it. The motorcycle leaned at angles that seemed physically impossible. James made split-second decisions that had no mathematical predictability. He accelerated into turns, braked at the last possible moment, and performed maneuvers that defied optimal efficiency calculations. "He's going to crash," whispered ZHF, the Silicate scholar. James didn't crash. Instead, he completed a perfect lap and returned, dismounting smoothly. "That was insane," said Commander Vexthar of the Coalition. "How did you not calculate your trajectory into solid matter?" "Intuition," James explained. "Experience. Feel. On Earth, we've been riding motorcycles for over a century. Our brains have learned to process information and make decisions faster than any computer." "But what if you make a mistake?" asked Krelthon. "Then you crash," James said matter-of-factly. "Sometimes spectacularly. Sometimes fatally. That's part of it." The alien representatives looked genuinely disturbed. Over the following days, the humans gave more demonstrations. They showed how riders could navigate impossibly narrow spaces, how they could recover from seemingly unrecoverable slides, how they could pilot motorcycles through environments that no automated system would consider traversable. But more than that, they explained the psychology behind it. "On Earth, we evolved on a world of predators and prey," explained Dr. Sarah Kim, the lead engineer. "We developed an instinct for rapid decision-making under pressure. We can process visual information, calculate trajectory, assess risk, and respond, all in fractions of a second. It's not logical in the way your civilizations understand logic. It's something different. It's instinct combined with learned skill." A Xarthian asked nervously, "Isn't this incredibly dangerous?" "Yes," Sarah said. "But humans don't just survive on dangerous worlds. We thrive in them. We enjoy the danger. We push ourselves to the limit specifically because it's dangerous." This concept seemed to genuinely perplex the aliens. The turning point came when a young human named Marcus suggested something radical: "You should all try it." There was immediate resistance. But eventually, curiosity overcame caution. The aliens, one by one, were fitted with specially adapted motorcycles designed for their body types. An instructor, a human named Lisa with decades of motorcycle experience, took them out. The results were almost comical. The Valkyrie, whose minds operated on pure logic, couldn't adapt to the intuitive decision-making required. The Zrthian kept calculating optimal paths and became paralyzed by the number of variables. The silicate's rigid body structure made balancing nearly impossible. Only when they stopped trying to think logically and started to feel did they begin to understand. After several hours of instruction, a Zrthian named Krell managed to complete a simple course without assistance. As he rode back, his expression showed something the aliens rarely displayed: exhilaration. That was. He struggled for words. I had no control. No certainty. No mathematical guarantee of success. And yet. I succeeded. I felt alive. By the end of the summit, the aliens had a new appreciation for human innovation. It wasn't about efficiency or safety or optimal outcomes. It was about the experience of pushing boundaries, trusting instinct, and accepting risk as part of being alive. Ambassador Krellthon made an official statement: "We came to this summit believing humans were primitive. We leave understanding that you are simply different. You don't avoid danger, you dance with it. You don't eliminate variables, you adapt to them. Your motorcycles are not just vehicles. They are philosophical statements about what it means to be alive." As the summit concluded, several alien governments placed orders for motorcycles. Not because they were efficient, they weren't. Not because they were safe, they definitely weren't. But because for the first time, the aliens understood what humans had always known: sometimes the most valuable innovation isn't about reaching a destination safely. Sometimes it's about the terrifying, exhilarating journey itself. And sometimes, the scariest thing in the galaxy isn't a weapon or a weapon system. It's freedom.